You're listening to ENGTEVE Podcast, free content to improve your English skills. Welcome back to ENGTEVE Podcast. Today we're going to talk about 5 types of people that we should avoid. Humans are social beings. That's exactly why relationships hugely influence us, especially in matters of mental and social well-being. Nevertheless, we cannot please all the people all the time. In fact, each one of us should be prudent enough to choose the kind of people we surround ourselves with. This is because the people that we establish connections with have a big part in creating our personal brand and reputation. They energize us positively or negatively, depending on their vibes. We are not talking about people we meet over social media, but rather those that form part of our family, neighborhood, colleagues, and friends who are physically present in our environment. And yes, here are 5 types of people we would be better off keeping a certain distance from. The first type of people, the passive-aggressive type. These people always make you feel like never good enough. They use sarcastic words to find faults with every little thing that you do or say. No matter how much you change yourself or fit their liking, they would hardly appreciate it. Additionally, they make you feel like they're doing you a favor by being in your life. When you point out their mistakes, they will never accept them. Instead, they will turn the situation around, making it seem like they've been suffering in your hands. And always remember, you can never change them. This is because they're good in emotionally manipulating vulnerable people, and it's important to identify these narcissists and get away from toxic people, from their toxic behavior. Second type of people, the jealous kind. As Shakespeare famously said, jealousy, the green-eyed monster, is very much a human trait that destroyed peace in lives. These people cannot accept the good things happening in your life or in other people's lives, even in those of their own friends or family members. They will say they're happy for you, but you can watch their facial expressions of disbelief and hurt about why things are going well in you and not them. These people feel so because of a lot of insecurities and self-centeredness. Most of them constantly compete and compare their lives with those of others. Number 3, malicious gossipers. These people spread rumors and trash people's reputation by bringing up baseless allegations and false stories. This kind of behavior is probably an outcome of jealousy, but malicious gossip is a far greater danger. They mostly have only the negative aspects of people to discuss about, and they talk to you about people you probably haven't ever met. They kill time by constantly calling up others exclusively to discuss about the happenings in other people's lives and fabricating theory to explain the goings-on. They tell these to not just one person, but pass it on to many people, thereby tarnishing the image of the object of their discussions. The next type of people is melodramatic people. These people create drama and hype out of every small incident. they don't take things easy. They start yelling or weeping or getting hysterical for things or statements which weren't that problematic. They blow things out of proportion to deliberately create scenes of mayhem. They perceive situations with an attitude of exaggeration because of this melodramatic nature. They are natural troublemakers. You will find yourself trying to solve issues with these people most of the time. They don't just get themselves into trouble, but will get you into embarrassing situations as well. And the last type of people that we should avoid, user friends. These are very familiar to most of us. They are the ones who always ask you favors, but find it hard to return one to you. You will always have to give and give to these people, but they will never be available when you are in a difficult situation or need help. This happens not just once or twice, but on many occasions. And that's when you identify they are probably using you. Once you identify your friends are using you, communicate your feelings with them. Communicate your feelings to them and try to give them a second chance. But if they refuse to change or don't bother about your feelings, you had better consider continuing these ties. Relationships are important, but they should be the ones that enrich and nurture you rather than put you down or hold you back. Choose your friends wisely. See you next episode. That's it for today.